Good morning. This is Francesca Evans from LymeOnline bringing you this week's top stories from the Lyme Regis area. Owners of the fire-stricken Regent Cinema in Lyme Regis have announced that they are selling the building to a local company to rebuild. WTW Scott Cinemas announced this week that it had accepted an offer from a local company which intended to retain a cinema on the site. As legal proceedings are still underway, no further information has yet been announced about the buyer. The town centre cinema was destroyed by a major fire in 2016 and has stood empty and dilapidated ever since. WTW Scott Cinemas said it had intended to rebuild the Regent, but this prospect had become ever more remote following the coronavirus pandemic. In a lengthy statement released this week, the company addressed the lack of action at the site over recent years, as well as speculation surrounding the insurance payout after the fire. You can read the full statement on the LymeOnline website. The Woodruff School in Lyme Regis has said it is incredibly proud of both its GCSE and A-level students who collected their results this week following a particularly challenging year. Both year groups had their education severely disrupted by the coronavirus pandemic and were not able to sit their final exams. However, top grades were still awarded across a wide range of subjects at both A-level and GCSE level, with some sixth form students winning places at top universities across the country. Head teacher Dan Watt said the students had shown resilience and perseverance during a challenging year, and the school would continue to support those who needed it over the coming weeks. 2 more glass panels of the balustrade above Marine Parade in Lyme Regis were deliberately smashed this week. The breakages come after months of debate over the suitability of the glass balustrade above Swim, the Antiques and Crafts Centre and Amusement Arcade, which was installed last year as part of a major project to resurface the flat roof area above Marine Parade. The project cost Lyme Regis Town Council a total of £650,000, including the new surface and glass balustrade. One panel was accidentally smashed by a stone thrown up during grass cutting in Langmore Gardens just a few months after the fencing was installed last year. In this incident, the glass shattered and a small amount fell on a family below outside Lyme Regis Amusement Arcade. An investigation into the specification of the strengthened glass was launched at the time, and the council was told that the panels were of a suitable specification for the location, but in this instance the panel had not behaved as expected. In this week's incidents, no one was injured or affected by the breakages, and the council said the glass had performed as expected. They will now be arranging for the panels to be replaced. Regatta and carnival events continue this weekend following a showery but successful start to the week. The week got underway with one of the longest torchlight processions ever seen in the town and have continued with family games and competitions, live music and entertainment throughout the week. Events continue this weekend with the programme including fate games, a penalty shootout competition, egg catching and pavement art. Tonight's party on the beach has been called off due to a lack of stewards. However, the week will be topped off with a grand carnival procession tomorrow evening. Lyme Regis lifeboat crew was called on Monday night to reports of a swimmer missing off the main beach. The man was seen swimming out to a catamaran moored outside the harbour entrance, but sightings were then lost and the emergency services were called at 9:30 p.m. The lifeboat crew launched within 8 minutes of the alarm being raised and found the swimmer struggling about 150 metres from the beach. He was suffering from the cold and was taken to Dorset County Hospital in Dorchester for observation. Tomorrow could be a big day for Up Lyme and Lyme Regis Cricket Club as they strive to win Devon Cricket League's D Division East. Whilst many other games in the league were rained off last weekend, resulting in no points being awarded, Up Lyme picked up another maximum 20 points, which saw them pass leaders Alphington and Countess Weir's total, although they stay in second place with the Exeter side having a slightly better average. Up Lyme won the toss against Fennerton and took just 16 overs to bowl them out for 72, thanks to some excellent bowling from Jack Glenn-Wilson and Steve Beattie, who shared 7 wickets between them. Up Lyme coasted to maximum points with opener Mark Beattie on 27 not out and Tyler Wellman on 22 not out, steering them to victory. Tomorrow they welcome their main rival for the title to the King George V playing field in a match that could decide who takes home the silver. If Up Lyme are crowned division champions, it will be a remarkable turnaround for the club which nearly folded 3 seasons ago. But with a new committee led by Steve Beattie, they have rejuvenated their fortunes on and off the field of play. Lyme Regis Football Club first team commence their new season next Saturday when they travel to Dawlish United in the Devon and Exeter Premier Division, whilst the reserves, who now play in Division 3, are at home to Heathertree United. Upline first team start their first season in the Devon and Exeter League with a home match against Broadcliff Seconds in Division 6. The Devon and Exeter League has warned that they may be short of referees this coming season, and each club will be expected to provide an official. Thanks for watching LymeOnline's video news bulletins. You can stay up to date with all the latest local news throughout the week on the LymeOnline website, and you can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Have a great weekend.